Alright, so ooh, gotta move this. The fuck? Oh, margin. Alright, so update. I took off. I don't even know what these are called, but the little rocks on top. I took them off. Um, at first in the past, I was like, you know those So you have the rocks that go across, and then I guess you get some attachments that go like this way across. Just the rocks are like this way. Imagine this is vertical. It means it's not horizontal, but this is imagine, right? Going up this way on this axis, x-axis, and then I see some attachments that some guys put on, I guess for like camping gear or whatever to hold bikes. They put it on the y-axis. At first I was like, I wanted that, but then I was like, just gonna take it off and be done with it. Yeah, I mean. And so I screwed it out, but then you get these holes. I actually thought that when you screwed them out, it would just be flush with the top, but you got these little like things that come up out of it. Like you know those things inside the engine, the grommets. Yeah, you got these grommets coming out to hold the screws. I guess they're not technically grommets, but whatever, right? So the plan is to get a grinder and cut these off, like all of them, except for this one. You don't have to cut this. I can just plug this out, and then I want to get some epoxy and plug these holes up. So if I ever do decide that I want to run the little attachments on top again, I could do that because you can screw through epoxy and the screw holes will still be there. But yeah. But yeah, in a further update, I took out all of the seats. Like, I mean, I had them inside my house, but the box seats are gone. This front seat is gone. Only my driver's seat is there. And I was gonna remove like the entire carpeting, but when I pulled this side off, I saw that. And obviously, there's a little bit of water there because I mean it's rusted out. There's gonna be water getting in there from like when you drive on the road or whatever. And then there's all this, there's all like this, there's all this other rust. It doesn't seem, obviously it's not as bad as that first one because it's a hole. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be a lot of work. I'm probably gonna have to buy myself a grinder. I don't want to borrow anyone's tools, so I gotta save up for a little bit so I can get a grinder. But like, so I could like rub off all this rust. Like underneath here where the I guess this is where the gas tank is for the I don't know all the terms, right? But you know the thing that goes into the fuel pump. Yeah, I guess this is where the fuel pump goes. Interesting. But so like all this has to come out, you know what I'm saying? But then I was looking at it and like all of these little clips are rusted out. And even this I was trying to screw out, couldn't get it out because it's all rusted out. So I'm gonna have to take it out. The plan was to like sand everything down and spray to make it clean. But I might just try to get some new ones. I don't even know if they'll sell it for new ones. And this is not like one of those like popular JDM cars where they make a bunch of aftermarket parts for it. It's a fucking wagon. That's also another reason why I do want to work on it and make it cool because I mean you have some cool wagons out there, but I don't see much like cool L Touring wagons. I see like the regular Corolla wagons. So and it's also my first anyway. But like all of those little clips and stuff, I want to see if I go to a dump or something, or maybe contact someone in America to like find it for me. We'll make it happen. There's a whole bunch of shit that needs to fix, and I still do want to take out the carpeting, but I'm just worried about this hole. I mean, like it's pretty fucking bad, and I want to see if like any other parts are just as bad. You know, like this. For instance, these parts don't look bad. They're shit. I didn't even notice that. Fuck. I guess this is where a plug used to be. Maybe it was there for like if the car ever runs on the water or anything, you could like open it and drain it out. But this is bad. Like all this feels solid, but then who knows, right? Gonna have to peel off all this shit. I think this is sound deadening or whatever. Fuck, it's just even breaking. Maybe I'm gonna have to go to the dump or something and find like a floor panel. Because I was thinking about getting some sheet metal, but it's not gonna work, you know. Well, maybe I don't fucking know. But that's like the like next major thing. Well, not the next major thing, but one of the major things I want to do is before I do patch out any rust on the outside, is to get all this off. And chances are, when I do take out this next front seat, when I have the time, it's gonna be way worse. So we'll have to find a thing for that. But that's the plan, to get rid of all the rust on the inside before I move to the outside. And while while all of that is happening, this this thing, I actually thought it was missing. To be honest, like for years I thought it was missing, but it's actually in there. But this something needs to happen to this. I'm guessing some way, I don't fucking know. Hopefully I could save this, or I could just buy one online because I saw some of them. And even if they don't sell this exact one, I could always buy the ones for the door and make it work. But this needs to be fixed so the trunk can lock. Because sometimes when I'm driving up a hill, I always worry if it's gonna open. I mean, it never has opened, and I've been driving it for years. But this needs to be fixed. So maybe if I get like some metal piping to just put it inside of it, because all of it doesn't seem rusted out. It's just this space right here. But maybe I'll have to like cut all of this right here just to really see, and then sand it down, and maybe get some metal piping or metal tubing, and just kind of put it in here. We'll figure it out, but that has to be fixed. And I'm not even. I don't use these to do anything. I'm pretty sure they stick up whenever the bot goes on. So maybe I'll just delete them. You know what I mean? Because I saw there's this like wooden panel and it's screwed into this, but that's the only thing. None of it is used. So I might just get rid of all of these and just make it smooth. But we'll see. We'll see. If I'm doing this at 100, it's like the worst thing. Maybe I got to bring this front seat up. I forgot I had this inside here. Alright. Cannot get this off. Oh. Okay. So I don't know if this just really stuck inside it or what, but it burst through it. I mean, it's not that bad though, because it could still probably fit back in. But this won't come out. And I don't like when things don't work how they're supposed to. Jesus Christ. Every other one came out with some force. I mean, they were all snug, but at least they came out. Jesus Christ. Finally. Alright. Jesus. Yeah, it's just all wet under here. Although this, I know a while back, and it looks like it because a while back I had spilled some fluid, like some soap, like some car wash fluid, and it's the same color. So I'm guessing that's what that was from. It soaked through the floor. But like, look at all this rust. But maybe it's just surface rust because like it's just rubbing off. So that's actually good. Not good that the rest of it, but good that it's just surface rust. And like this is like the whole. This might be battery fluid because my friend said that some battery fluid spilled while I was away and burnt a lot of shit. Let's see, even this. Hopefully this is surface rust, but it looks, yeah, it might just be surface rust right here. But like, the goal is to get everything looking like this. It would be so cool if everything was already like this, but that ain't gonna happen. Alright, that's not happening. But yeah, that's the goal, to get everything looking like this and solid like that. But the floor needs some love. But yeah, that's the plan. I don't know, like, Jesus. What the fuck is this? The more I pull this car apart, the more shit I'm seeing, and I'm like, bro, should I even continue? But like Prison Mike says, one thing at a time, and eventually, I mean, if anybody like cars, y'all should really be watching Prison Mike, the goat. Um, but yeah, hopefully it's not worse than. Hopefully no part of the car is as bad as the front left passenger side. Because right-hand drive vehicles are the best. I don't think I'll ever want to own a friggin' left-hand drive, unless it's like one of those old school Chevy trucks, like the one inside Keith the movie. That was pretty dope. But yeah, that's the plan. Also, there's this green wire. Oh, this is green wire. Well, I took out an equalizer that was right here because the people that owned this before me, they had like a sound system in it, but I didn't purchase it with the sound system. Whatever. But I took out most of the wiring. It was all attached to that. They ran it across. It was pretty great fucking wiring. Like, it was a good wiring job, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they attached it to wires that were already there. They ran it under here. They had everything zip tied, everything clamped down, and then they ran it all the way up here. And it was dope. But I think this was another one that came off the equalizer or whatever it was. I'm pretty sure it runs into where the sound system is, or the console is, at least. I don't know enough about that to even fuck with that right now, but I'm gonna take it out. Eventually, I want to put my own sound in it, obviously, but I want to do all the wiring myself. Not that I know how to do it, but fucking gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna leave this hanging out for now. And this, since I got the car, this was, can't even see it. Since I got the car, this was like this, and I've been using it. I hate it. I want to see. I don't think it matters which car I get out of, right? Because once I could get one of those lever things and screw it to the ground, maybe, and then just attach this back into it, should work, right? Or maybe I just look for an old Toyota and get it. Yeah, maybe. But like today, I have two goals today. The what's this? What is this? Like I said, I don't know. It's learning experience. I'm learning everything while I'm doing this. That looks cool. It looks like it's responsible for turning. Like when the steering wheel. Ah, yeah. I just shook the steering wheel and it does move. So I guess that's responsible for turning. Pretty cool. But today, oh, there's a fuse box down here. I didn't know that. I know there's a fuse box up in the engine bay. Didn't know that. And also, while we're at it, what the fuck is this? Because I've pressed this before and didn't notice anything happened. I want to know what this is. But anyway, the goal for today is to fix this. Because, like, whenever I press the gas sometimes, it sticks. And I have to, like, jam it down. And I hate that feeling. I want to fix that. And also, I have a tire that I want to plug today. That's the goal. I do intend to get some new rims and new tires, but obviously I gotta save up for a while for that. And I need that so I can align the wheels because, like, how it is right now, the steering wheel, that's how it sits when it sits like this when the wheels are straight. Pretty fucking annoying. And also it just doesn't look good. But anyway, let me see if I can get up underneath here. Oh my god. Okay. So, what are all of these things? If anybody knows what all of these things are, please tell me. They look pretty cool. But I want to see what this is attached to. Okay. This is definitely attached to that wire up there. Has to be, right? That you know that part of in the engine bay that you move? I don't know what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. Because it's the same wire. Right. So I'm going to spray some WD-40 on it and let it sit for a while. But it doesn't look like anything down here will make it stick. It looks like it all has to do with up there in the engine bay. Or maybe it's this spring. But this feels pretty loose. And it only ever happens when I start the car and I'm about to give it like gas or whatever, right? But I'll spray some WD-40 around this spring. And I'll go up top and spray some in there and see what happens. Got the WD-40. Funny story, well, not funny story about WD-40, but I bought this maybe a week ago. But I used it like a lot last, and there's still more than half in it. But I was buying some lug nuts because the ones that I had, they were the ones that you had to put the key inside of them. My friend warned me that they corrode a lot, and like they were like, it would like rub out, and you wouldn't be able to use the key anymore and take it off. And it happened to me, and I was there for like 40 minutes trying to take out one friggin' lug nut. So I went to the shop, and I wanted to buy all like it's a 4x100 system. So I needed 16 for all four wheels. But my brain was telling me it was 12, and I was like, 4 4 is 12. And I was in the shop with the guy that was selling it to me. I was like, 4 4 is 12, right? Because I need it for all. He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Obviously, 4 4 is not 12. 4 4 is 16. Duh. Yeah, I mean, when I was changing them, I was like, I got to the last two wheels because I was doing them in sections to make it easy. And I got to the last 2 years and I was like, hold up, something doesn't look right. And then I remember it hit me like, holy fuck, I got the wrong amount. But it pissed me off because I was in there with the guy who was selling it to me. And I was like, fam, 4 4 is 12. And he was like, yeah. And like, I can't believe it. Like, he was, I don't know, maybe he had the same dumb moment that I had. Or maybe he just really wanted to make the sale. And he was just agreeing with the customer. But like, he could have made more money. I did eventually go back to that same shop and get them. I got them yesterday. But still, he could have made the money that day. Anyway, WE40. This little spring thingy. Yeah. It doesn't look rusty at all, but fuck it. I'm gonna do it still. And that's that. Give it some more. Yeah. Let's go up top and spray that bitch down too. I mean, you see it, 5A engine. Most reliable fucking engine. Not that I've owned a bunch of cars, but I mean, I've ran this with no coolant, like no water at all, no oil. I don't know what the fuck's happened. My mind just wasn't in my head for a second. But it's still alive and kicking. Obviously, I want to do some work. Like, I want to take this out and like clean it and maybe put some high compression pistons in it and some other stuff just to like do it up. But it's reliable. But anyway, I'm pretty sure this is the thing that that moves, right? Because you can see it goes all the way in there. So I'm pretty sure this is it. And I don't see like where like I don't see like it's not stuck in it's not I don't know what else will cause it. So I don't fucking know. Maybe this is bad. Can't be. My friend went to school for being a mechanic, and he said I should spray this bitch down. So that's what I'm going to do. Maybe it shouldn't be so much though. I don't fucking know. If this is what it is, then there's no way it still seizes up, right? Okay. Last thing for the day is this wheel. It's not in the best condition. Like I said, I'm gonna eventually get 4 brand new wheels. There's some chrome, 15 by 8s. Get some 205 15 tires for them. It's gonna take a while to save up for it and some discipline, but I'm doing it though. But in the meantime, gotta plug this so it doesn't leak. It doesn't leak all the time, but sometimes it does. I'm pretty sure it leaks when it's cold. The hole opens up. So let's see if I could jock it up. Trusty jock. If I could jock it up and spray some soapy water on it and see if I get any bubbles, or maybe put some air in it and see if it leaks. Like if I can hear it, because sometimes you do hear it. I don't know. It's on its last legs already, and I think the more it goes down, the more it's gonna crinkle and probably break. And I need this to last me. I need all of these wheels. They're pretty old, but I need them to last me for like 7 or 8 weeks, just so I can have enough money to buy the friggin' rims and the new wheels. Because that's like the first big thing I want to do on this. I need to put good wheels and rims on it and align it so it drives straight, and so I don't have to keep on worrying about getting a flat. Because it's a horrible. I've gotten flats like back to back, back to back to back. They're the same week. Horrible, 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 horrible. And then after that, I could save up for a grinder and some stuff for it. I just don't want to borrow anyone's stuff, right? Like save for a grinder and some stuff for it, and then get to signing off and cutting out all of the rust, and then spraying it down, and see if I could go to dump and cut up some cars, like some floor panels and stuff, so I could patch up the inside. And maybe I'll have to get someone to weld it, and then we could all the little nicks and stuff inside there. I could decide if I'm going to cut them out, delete them, or what. But the floor panel needs to be fixed before I can even do it. Like patch up any rest underneath. The inside needs to be intact. But I'm gonna jot this shit up now. I will say it's always an adventure for me to put the jock in the right place. One, because some of the what the fuck. That's not good, right? That's not good, right? It's not burst or anything, but that is not a good sign. 5 weeks, man. 7 weeks, I should say. 7 weeks, 8 weeks at the most. Just hold on tight. Anyway, it's always an adventure for me to put this in the right spot. But we got it. That's all that matters. That has to be enough. I was just about to say that I didn't see it, right? Because I just sprayed it down with some soapy water. I was just about to say I didn't see it. I was about to give up and be pissed off. But it looks like it's coming from here. Now, I've heard it leak before and I felt it leak, but I can't remember if it was from this exact same spot or not. But that's the spot that's leaking. It's pretty old, so yeah. And see, now this is the thing. These just might be surface cracks, and it might not actually be leaks. But there's some coming from this one. They might just be surface cracks. Honestly, I think I should just wait. I think I should just wait until it goes down again and I pump it up and I hear the leak so I can patch it, because these might just be surface cracks and that's what's happening. I might just wait for that instead. I'm gonna leave it jacked up though, because why not? Yeah, I'll just leave it jacked up because I don't want to waste the plugs. Alright, so update on the tire. It's a couple days later. I wanted to patch it just because, right? I wasn't hearing the sound no more, but I wanted to patch it. And so I pumped it up, and there was this little hole on the side, and it was like giving me a little feedback from air, and it was making some bubbles. But in my mind, I was like, is this it? Because I don't think that's where I heard it from last time, but I couldn't hear it no more. That's the only spot. So I took the motherfucking patch kit, and I bored the hole inside this, and I patched it. Which was a huge fucking mistake, because apparently you're not supposed to patch holes like that are on like the sides. Only supposed to be the middle. Lessons learned. Very hard. And then the fucked up part is, after I patched it, I started to hear the sound coming from where it was actually leaking. And this was leaking as well, because apparently you're not supposed to patch this like corner piece. All in all, the tire is fucked because there's a big hole there now and the patch just won't hold. So now there's a huge fucking hole and I need a new tire. Rookie mistake. But hey, I'm glad I learned that you're not supposed to do it. But this wheel is different from the wheel on that side. So even if I spend money and buy a new tire for this, I can drive it, but it'll be uneven. So I'm gonna have to put this motherfucker down for like 2 or 3 or 4 weeks so I can save up enough money for new wheels, 4 new wheels and 4 new tires. So that sucks, and I gotta hitchhike to work, unfortunately. But we learned that lesson. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.